Start screaming.
Gah. Too Fast, Too Furious.
It is the dual Destinies.
I should order
I gotta
that.
keep it up with the two or double or dual references.
That's fair. Okay.
The furious part is you when you see Professor Means.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
The sequel to One Time. They went straight from one to everything. Didn't even do two.
Literally every time.
2 or 3.
No in between. No.
Times.
No in between.
Just every time. That's the sequel.
Every single. Where are you? Check it out. Don't tell me about games that aren't out yet. Shut up about those.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about those.
Yeah.
Hi, what's up, Al? How you doing? You beat Digimon Cyber Sleuth last night. Hell yeah. Was that your first time beating it? Nice. I remember playing a little bit of that game when it first came out because the rest of these guys bought it, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be the only one not playing it. And I played it for like 3 hours.
By the rest of those guys, do you mean except Cloud? Because I don't think he bought it when it first came out. I think it was just Justin and I.
Yeah.
I know I believe he owns it for the Switch now, but I don't think he got it when it first came out. Okay. Oh, bless you. Do it again. Oh, bless you. Do it again.
The Twitch chat can't hear that. I mean, they hear you, but not me sneezing.
Yeah. Nice. Do it again.
Maybe one day I'll stop sneezing and we can start.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Beat it on PC. Nice. I think I still have my PS4 copy.
I have it on Switch now because I think Cloud was the one who got me the doable pack.
Okay, we're gonna fucking play Ace Attorney now.
Why? I mean,
why? Court mandated weekly Ace Attorney, Landon.
Haha, I get out of it next week, bitch.
True.
Yeah. What are you gonna do next week?
2 backyard baseball streams.
Mustard in the Belatra stream was asking if there could be a Mario Party or Mario Kart stream at some point that she could join in. And I said, I know a perfect week where that can happen because I will be out of town. Which means Jack has, like, technically a free night if he wants to.
Hugh's confession.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Damn it, I've been good about getting out this lately.
I'm not going to ask because I don't want to look at things, but nothing's going to happen if you don't share it.
True.
Yeah. I will sit here and just play on my phone until 2 hours lapse, and then I'll go, okay, well, that was fun. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily, while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent.
This has to be like one of the most outlandish and craziest lies ever told in court.
Definitely not perjury. I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the Taco Bell this week taste extra awesome? Oh, and then, is it me, or does it just seem the witness's testimony makes no sense at all? Like he's on drugs or something. No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache.
Yeah, that was just plain weird, especially the whole thing about a body double. The entire thing. That's all he talked about, actually.
Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution?
Your baldness. Summon an ambulance this instant. This witness is stark raving mad.
I love that Dragon Quest monster. Stark Raven.
Stark Raven.
Yeah, Stark Raven. I'll
Post
post
them
an
in the
image
spoilers.
of it. Yeah. Yes. I think that would be for the best.
Clack.
Now, then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict.
I agree, Judge.
No, you don't. You people don't believe me?
I mean, you want to finish this case, don't you?
I do, but do you want Juniper to go to jail?
We do kind of need her to be in the next case, I think.
Yeah. There's an image of Stark Raven.
Okay.
From Dragon Quest. It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity.
Stark Raven.
Stark Raven.
Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back. God, I really need to open up like an audio of the like audience canned laughter for some of these fucking jokes they're telling.
Shut your pie holes. The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection!
Also, Raven Lunatic is a close second. Which is not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies.
Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? The pouty face that she just made.
Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session. Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine. Yet, I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell?
He went to get Taco Bell. The prosecutor said, "Rubbish. We will be out on a stroll, then left with Detective Fulbright."
How does he get away with this stuff like that? Then I'll interpret that as meaning as he has no explicit objections. All right, Miss Yikes, you may proceed with your therapy session. I'm going to eat 2 bowls of beef stew.
I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. Apollo, you did not see the last case.
To be fair, when they wrote that line, the last case technically didn't exist.
True. Why is he happy? Yeah, my body don't look so cool.
He's happy in all of these.
Oh my god.
Go to the 7th statement.
Of course I have to scroll through all of them. What is this Sonic the Hedgehog ass pose? He's fucking...
Gotta go fast.
Oh my
Gotta
god.
do the adventure fucking pose. Oh, Sonic Adventure 2, but it's Hugh O'Connor and Robin.
Oh my god.
Robin Newman.
Okay.
Probe Woods.
Woods.
Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. Like, and I quote, "Fuck that bitch." Flashback. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Prof Court E. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I didn't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only. The truth. Bitch, you dumb. Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all of your other emotions. What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The MSN Messenger you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed.
So, Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. Wow, a whole 10%.
Why did you... A whole 10%?
A whole 10%.
Why did she say it like that? Is that
I don't
Athena
know.
talking?
I think it's just me talking.
Okay.
Oops, my hick slipped out.
Your hick.
I grew up in Ohio. I know what I said.
True.
But that means his confession is bullshit. I
Blackwell?
don't know who this is. Yes, Blackwell.
Finally figured out the obvious, have we? I'm back with Taco Bell.
Ooh, what'd you get me? What'd you get me? Why, Professor Blackwell, you're back with Taco Bell for me.
Do you think Taka's full name is Taka Bell?
Taka Bell? Yes.
Full name Taka O Bell.
Taka O'Bell. O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
Auto Parts.
Auto Parts.
Ow! God damn, I can't stop thinking about O'Reilly Auto Parts now.
Good.
The confession was not lies, save for the part about being stuck in an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e., the accused?
What? No. That would mean I lose my case. Fuck off. I mean, gah! Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? Like, stop by the fucking Long John Silver's. No. You haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet.
You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double?
We're sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that O'Reilly money to fucking drop in. Yes. Yes, I do. But you think I didn't? Then prove it.
Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
We're done. Let's move on to the next case.
Yeah, let's just... We don't need her, right?
Yeah,
She's not important
you
for
know
the rest
what?
of
We're just gonna
the rest of the plot. Save and quit.
we're saving and quitting. Just kidding.
Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony.
I was going to actually quit the case and like start up the fourth case, but I didn't want to. I got lazy.
Oh. Let's see. What should I do? Well, there's a couple bouts of sadness. Oh, wait. Go to the third statement. There's no happiness.
No happiness.
Yeah, why would there be no happiness when everything else still has happiness? I didn't almost lose, you say? Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement. Yeah. You don't know when to give up. Wait, Now that I think about it. No, don't. Stop making stuff up. When I left the lecture hall, it was during Prof Means' pre-trial speech. That fucking windbag can go on for a while, so I had to go get a snack. That's when I moved the body. I then slipped back just before the verdict. So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose? Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall, behind the screen. I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there.
Objection!
Oh, I'm here. Yikes, Stono. How much
What?
longer will you indulge him in this charade?
I don't know. Till I get bored.
While it's true that none in the audience might see him go through either of those doors, the faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view.
I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. I use the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone on the left balcony seat. But that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Prof Court E, and as we all know, she was already dead by then. That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence. Present the lecture hall diagram.
Yeah.
That's Prof Fuckhead's seat, baby. I have no idea where this contradiction is going. But I don't have any other moves at this point. I guess I'll just have to follow it and see where it takes me. Maybe the bathroom. You said the left balcony seat was empty. But was it really? I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? According to this, Prof Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. Why is there only 2 teachers at this fucking school?
Yeah, in this entire school, there are 2 teachers.
But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, budget cuts. Yeah, that makes sense. He would have been standing there at his seat addressing the students and faculty. Gah. No, this can't be right.
Wow, another 10%.
Wow.
You do no one any favors by exposing the falsities of his confession.
I've told plenty of lies. Why would you say that out loud? I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true. I tell you. Lies. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me. It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. If only we had a magical device that could tell us if he was lying or not.
Yeah, I wonder if
Oh,
we
well.
had something like that.
Oh well. Apollo, go get me some snacks.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details. I want to know everything from the beginning. From your conception.
Oh no.
You got
It all started when I was born.
It all started when my mom fucked. You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you like. I mean, my ingenious escape art act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I wish. All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not. And Apollo getting me a snack.
Second floor. Why won't you believe me? It's true, I tell you.
Oh, go to the 4th statement.
There's the Sonic Adventure pose again. Ah. Why you sad?
I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. Even though you were the one who asked for this, Mr. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad. Yeah, you're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be? You said that you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Prof Means finished his speech. And that someone who was in the audio control room was No, it was Juniper,
It
obviously.
was Clavier Gavin.
Clavier. I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Yeah. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can easily be twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies.
I'm amazed you actually said the line.
Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony? I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish.
I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict. Yeah!
Ah, fuck. He broke out of his shackles again. Nom nom. I'm on my third bowl of beef stew because this is taking so fucking long.
I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center. Hugh O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow.
Could you just wait just one moment before you cut him down? I'm sort of fucking still playing this case.
Do not come between a samurai and his foe, Yikestono.
Yeah. I never learned about this in law school.
She very much said eek, and you said, Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time? Very well. Golden Boy may live. For now.
Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything, even if you're ancient.
Low battery.
Why low battery? That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. She found out I'm 25. But what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. Oh yeah, we're done with his mood matrix. This is no doubt news to you, but I'm not. and never was a genius. Sorry, but I already knew that. You reek of dumb.
Me too.
And don't forget me. Though, in all fairness, it was pretty obvious. I mean, if I can tell you're an idiot, then... That stuff he said was crazy. Ah, no need to rub it in. Just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago.
When I was born.
He was born several days ago.
At the age of 25.
At the age of 25, I was born. Finally came out of my mother's womb. Oh no. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades. The youngest 25-year-old. But that's bribery. So the judge knows the law.
No way. I can't
No
believe
way.
this.
So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea? All my perfect scores were the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents over the phone. Juniper overheard me. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have to hold a baby.
Baby.
Oh, I have to feed a baby. Even worse.
Oh, man.
Oh, I have a burp cloth now, too? Hold on, baby. Oh my. What a terrible misunderstanding. I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. You want this? There you go. You want to eat? There you go. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. A perfect 0. Heh. Yeah? Hugh? Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away.
If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her?
You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday. So I thought if I did, it would help her. Are you coughing? He wasn't trying to provoke us?
It looks like we seriously misunderstood him in more ways than one.
At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. What? But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. Like these rock hard fist nipples. Knuckles flies by. Oh, I didn't say the line.
Oh, sorry.
If there was something that could help me prove that to Hugh. Hold on, the bottle's leaking. Am I supposed to voice this flashback?
Oh, no. I was just waiting for you to come back.
Oh, okay. I know. What about that proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. I wonder. Maybe it's the fucking choker he's wearing?
Wow. Thank you, game.
Flashback. Maybe it's... No, it's definitely it. That pack of cocaine in his pocket. Wait, no, the band around his neck. That's the proof of friendship. Mr. O'Connor. That band around your neck. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it? Ugh. She knows about my dime bag. Proof of friendship? Is that anything like proof of purchase barcode? What are you talking about, Judge?
What the fuck?
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the three friends created friendship bands. They're like fingering friends.
Fingering friends.
It's the evidence that proves their friendship. Ho ho! How very interesting and chic. If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's pressured. That and he's rubbing the giant cancerous tumor that's on there. It proves he still has feelings of friendship towards the other two. It doesn't matter if I wear it for those two.
Objection!
But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship bands somewhere. Junie and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh. I just know it. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. Where they're easy to touch.
Where they're easy to touch.
All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready?
Oh boy, another flashback.
Oh boy! Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. And Miss Wood holds her wrist. They're junkies, so that's where they shoot up. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. Murder, maybe, but over this? And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
Anime cutscene.
Anime cutscene.
We don't have to voice these.
Anime cutscene with no voices. Oh, voices.
Just for the three of us.
Just
You may
the
have
three
forgotten
of
about
us.
But not me.
We can do it if we try. Did Robin think that he had like really big wrists or some shit?
I don't fucking know.
Wow, her thing shrunk.
And to think, I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
Does he actually sound like he's supposed to?
No.
Damn.
He sounds like... Hold on. I'm curious as to who he's voiced by.
I didn't kill anyone. And I didn't have a body double. I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. Zen the art of mastering the bar exam. But I haven't read a single word. I never went to public school.
Me neither!
Me neither. Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
Oops, I almost dropped my controller.
Hugh. So, Miss Yikes, can I place my trust in you?
I'm surprised
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
save
looked up
Junie.
the voice cast for this game until now.
So yes, you can place your trust in me. It's a good thing most of this stream is just me talking to myself.
Damn, Behind the Voice Actors doesn't have him listed under the characters.
What the fuck?
Clavier Gavin is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
I feel like I knew that.
That's pretty funny.
Although, I'm not
Um,
surprised by him voicing any character ever.
hold on, I'm just gonna look it up. Hugh O. Connor. No, not the actor. Ace Attorney. Voice. Who is he?
Who he be?
Oh my god, he's voiced by Liam O'Brien, aka Dio from Virtue's Last Reward.
Ooh. Yuri will voice Landon in the
I'm trying-
Gaming Stooges anime. Yuri Lowenthal will voice me.
Oh man.
That's a pretty good get. I already said this line.
He doesn't even have his own fucking page on the Ace Attorney wiki. That's how
What?
unimportant Hugh O'Connor is. There's just a page for
fuck?
the Themis Legal Academy.
It almost sounded like you said feminist.
Alright, let's move on.
Then, am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession and also, like, most of his testimony and, should probably just go to jail for perjury?
Oh, wait, never mind. He does have a page.
Oh. I was gonna say that fucking wiki is, like, the Ace Attorney fandom wiki is, like, pretty thorough.
Yeah. It doesn't actually look like he has a credited voice actor for this game. So who knows? Maybe the other guy was just guessing. It did come from a GameFAQs post. So
hold on, I have to burp you.
did you say your judge line?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
God. A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself.
Laugh track.
Wait, hold on. I have one pulled up. Good job, Blackwell.
I couldn't hear it, but I assume it was hilarious.
Yeah. Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi. Which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time. So, we're back to square one? Now I'm exhausted and depressed.
Apollo, don't be ridiculous. You've always been, depressed. Probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Also, I like his charm on his backpack. The Mr. Hat charm.
Did you not notice that until now?
I don't think I did, because I wasn't paying attention when Apollo was speaking, because it's Apollo speaking.
Fair enough. That was like the first thing I noticed about his...
I might have, but it's also been months since we've last played this game.
Fair enough.
Huh? Does this mean...
Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Objection!
Please, wait.
Do we have a to be continued coming soon?
No. We're gonna finish, we finish it eventually.
Okay.
We are going to switch to our next person who we do testimony on, though, soon.
Okay. I'll wait for that then. I kind of have to pee. But
Okay.
I can hold
Yeah.
it.
There's, one thing we're going to present
Okay.
here very shortly.
What sort of devilry are you up to now?
SMT4, Apocalypse. But that doesn't matter. What if our client was the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right? Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yes, we've found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. Something the players have known since the very beginning.
Yes.
And not just because we've played this case before.
No.
There's no more noise. He was telling the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him really was empty. Which now means there is one person unaccounted for.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it went to 0.
Bye-bye.
Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is
This motherfucker.
Trucy Wright.
Trucy Wright. I was gonna say that.
Prof Court E. Where was Prof Court E during the murder of Prof Court E? The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor?
That's right. How many more times do I have to say it?
So, basically, Prof Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
You keep saying it like that. Mock trial.
Mock trial!
Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech.
I don't give a shit.
Not
That's her
important.
objection.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now, let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was
Pre-recorded.
Recorded.
What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat.
What?
Wait, are you accusing Prof Means? That's insane. I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder.
Flashback.
What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Prof Means gave that phony recording to you?
Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiable allegations. Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony?
Wow, who could have seen this development? I would say probably now's your best chance to take a break,
Okay.
because
Switch
there's still a
control.
little bit more before he comes out.
Okay. I gotta-
Also, I have to pee,
yeah, I have
so
to pee. So
there's that.
Okay. Are you back, Landon? I guess not.
I have a different baby now.
Different, baby.
But I am ready to go.
Okay. I was eating Cheetos while I was waiting for you to come back.
Oh. The voice shouting, "You're a gooner," as recorded on this tape, was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video.
Why, this means this is extremely crucial. This is an extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Prof Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If it's really true, then Prof Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Prof Aristotle Means to the stand. That way Landon doesn't have to voice as many characters on screen.
The seat was never empty. 'Twas but an oversight by our dullard of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Prof Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable.
That's enough, both of you. Now, here's my opinion on the matter. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, witness oversight too must not be overlooked. Also, the defense shared Cheetos with me during the break. Thus, as a matter of whether Prof Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself. The Cheetos did most of the heavy lifting, on my opinion, though. I agree. Prof Means should be here in the gallery today, so we don't have to wait at all. Convenient.
Do as you please. Oh shit, it's another cheap viewers on stream something. Streamboo.com.
I please to check out streamboo.com.
Here he is. All right,
Ew.
we should place bets. How many times will he say the ends justifies the means between now and the end of the case?
I'm gonna go 4.
Ooh, I was gonna go higher than that. I'm gonna say 8. Al says 34.
Okay.
We should
will you
keep
please
keep track.
keep account. Will you please state your name and occupation record?
Certainly. Hold on.
Right.
Certainly. Sorry, I was eating some Cheetos. I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy. And let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion.
Why? Because you murdered someone? Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at the speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this?
Very well. If that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Yikes. He's got like Cheeto dust in his teeth.
Ew.
And his gums.
Oh, gross.
We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded.
All right, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come.
Oh no, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was.
ZZZ. Wake me up once this is over.
Hey, no fair.
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adults.
Ooh,
Ah, you
stood
there!
up.
Wake up! Pay attention! Huh?
Huh? Yeah, I'm awake, I'm awake. It's that... Isn't that right, Your Honor? Oh, what? I'm awake too. Wide awake, see?
ZZZ. Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching all over all of you today. Why you gotta call? I know the statue is literally white, but like, why you gotta say it like that?
Is it, though?
It's not. The statue in the middle of the room, it's yellow. If that's the one
Yeah.
he's talking about.
That is the one he's talking about.
Damn. Pay attention, and you may make a difference one day. Now, let the mock trial begin. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes.
From boredom, I presume.
He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears.
Got him.
Oh, I'm awake. Listen, Yikestono, if you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose, Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out.
Eek. But you were asleep the whole time. Well, Miss Yikes, did you notice anything strange about that speech? Other than the part that we've already, noticed as a contradiction? Could I please hear that last part again?
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today. There!
There.
He's fucking racist!
I finally found what we needed. Prof Means, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this?
It's this student down here that's been walking to her seat the entire time.
Yeah. 34 minutes later. The professor said the pure white Lady Justice would be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. That's pretty gold. I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. Authenticity. But I'd love to eat it anyway. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white. But it broke before the mock trial began. Before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement. Oh well, that's a shame on every count. 1, 2, and 3. Ironically, this gold statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to that white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he had been present. Oh, there you go.
Burp. It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
I'm colorblind after all. The statue was in the middle of the fucking room. How could you not know what it looked like?
I like to imagine that is where Athena said, where she just actually said fucking. And that's just how the game gets its M rating.
That's it.
Yeah.
We did it, folks.
The statue was in the middle of the fucking room.
How could you not know what it looked like, you fucking idiot?
Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white.
So, it's gold. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded.
We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall.
No, wait. One more thing. There's got to be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded.
According to the mock trial video, the speech started here
10 minutes.
and ended here. After 20 and a half minutes.
Well, it would have been just 10
Yeah.
and a half minutes.
Yeah.
Still.
It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again.
No, play it again. It was only a little over 10 minutes? It felt like it went on forever. Forever? How'd you figure out how long it was?
Athena, are you fucking stupid? Easy. There's a timestamp in the top right, you dumb bitch.
Huh?
All you have to do is move your eyeballs up to the top right corner of the screen. Subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended.
Fuck. I don't know how to do math. I didn't go to public school. The speech goes from the 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen the same interval of time listed among the evidence. Maybe there's a way for me to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded. The voice print analysis.
Ah, yep.
I would like the court to take a look at this. And this is paper, a napkin, I don't know. The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client. Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication? We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there.
Noise?
Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased.
And what do you hope to prove by that?
The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Prof Means began his speech? Please tell me, because I can't read. That would be exactly 10. Now, let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads... What? I can't read. Well, anyway, based on that, we know the time it took for the speech alone. Right, so subtract 10 minutes, and you get 10:35. 10 minutes and 35 seconds? Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Prof Means pre-recorded speech has been had been where the noise is now. Wow.
Silence.
You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
Objection!
But is it really just numbers?
Oh, yeah, flashback.
He's not dead yet. Now he is. The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Yeah. Now, I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording. By pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not going to get away with it. Not on my watch.
Miss Yikes. That's my line, I'm sorry. I believe you are I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened.
All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good. Oh, good. Oh. Oh.
Hi, Kari.
Nope, just us. Can you turn your head? You gonna read your line?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Prof Means, always say what I mean and mean what I say by all means. I'm surprised he hasn't said it yet. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I could get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do.
The fuck are you talking about? Oh my! So you were saying the defendant threatened you? An adult?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true. On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Hello, my name is Frank. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teachings that states the end justifies the means. We got one. Woo, we got one.
Well, we still have 3 to go. I don't believe you.
When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her 2 friends innocent.
Her 2 friends? The witnesses? I thought she was a loner.
Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all 3 walked free. All 3 were to achieve their dream. That was the result of Juniper was seeking.
Right.
And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. But, alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means. We got 2.
Oh, come on, guy. Only 2 more, please.
Same. I'm so sick of hearing that phrase.
Though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality.
That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it. With this gun I found.
Why so silent, Yikestono? Something the matter?
This is a court of law. This is no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let evidence do the talking. What?
What? Let's not get carried away now, Miss Yikes.
I'm gonna go put her down.
Okay. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. We'll leave it there until he comes back. We're gonna let Means spin the globe.
Okay.
All right. Do not force me to rectify this situation.
Rectify.
Rectify.
No. Go ahead and rectify it. Wait. Rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Wait, what? Hey, Apollo.
Hey, Athena.
We're going to present the tape recorder on the 5th statement.
Alrighty. It's been the last statement on a lot of these testimonies lately.
Yeah, just so you have to go through every fucking thing.
Ugh. The Means voice is a little rough on my throat. Tape recorder.
Objection!
So, let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? Heh. That's nothing more than a bold-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor. Bald face. Bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Such Oh, fuck. Sorry, hold on. I was trying to... Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor. It is an outrage.
Miss Yikes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out this time.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now, please, take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it."
There was no whispering slyly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
Objection!
The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself with while blaming another. Weird, the guy who says the end justifies the means lied? You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law.
Why, you little... You dare call my teachings and my methods lies?
Well, that's what they are.
No, boy. Themis Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you.
Huh? Prof Means? What's with your hair?
Oh god, he's pointing.
This is
Quiet.
where you turn on the 3D.
No talking in class. He's pointing like a fucking Smiling Friends character. Directly at the camera.
Directly in your eyeballs.
Oh, God.
Ow.
Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with roll call. Athena Yikes.
Huh? Oh, here?
Apollo Justice. I'm fine. I'm here. Fool. The proper response is here without any extraneous information. Damn. Ouch. Here. Next, Your Honor.
Here? Beef stew. Here.
C class? That's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackquill. I said Simon Blackquill. Are you here or not? There's always one, isn't there? Well then, I'll just mark you absent. Now, get out of my class this instant. Get out? Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher?
Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles.
Ah!
It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinary committee. Disciplinarian committee. But is that really so shocking? Well, is it?
You couldn't hear it, but I played the audience laugh sound effect again.
Okay.
Constabulary lapdog, the teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, fool bright. Oh god, he ballin'. Very good. Fuck. Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. All right, class is now in session. Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache?
Because you ate Taco Bell for lunch?
Pay attention. I am not the killer. Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening.
Objection!
But, Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial.
Mock trial.
Mock trial.
Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me a murderer. Now, pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time. So, how could I have been involved in this crime?
Objection!
Prof Means, can you really prove you had already gone home by that time?
Can you prove that Can you prove that I was still at school?
Sure. No, I can't.
Except yes, you can.
We literally have photo evidence.
So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself laboratory cleaning duties until you graduate. No, that's Apollo's job.
Ew. I'm gonna give it to Apollo instead.
No way, man! I totally object!
Robin? I thought you had died or something.
I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver-tongued lies. Why, you? How dare you talk about your teacher like that? I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now, I have a confession to make. You know those 2 statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself!
The statues on stage? Do I know where this is headed?
I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So, I asked Prof Means to make it for me.
In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell?
Right, and it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished.
Prof Means was still at school? This is incredibly important testimony. Too bad we don't have a system for that.
The professor told me, I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I'd made both statues myself. Sob, I'm so sorry for not telling the truth.
Robin.
Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something. Gah! And who's in charge of the class pet around here? Not interested. But if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do. No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. Gah! Nurse! Nurse! Where's a school nurse when you need one? It would seem Yikestono seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff, quick as lightning. Very well, then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served, old school style.
What happened to first period? This is still homeroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What does that... Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please. I need another bowl of beef stew to sit through this.
Now, pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. The defendant Juniper saw the 2 statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder?
I like how none of his testimony is ever consistent. Like,
Yeah.
he just, like, easily flips everything
Yeah.
on a dime. Like, he originally was like, I don't know. I wasn't even at school. Never mind, I was at school.
Yeah.
You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues?
Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny it now. Oh, flashback.
Oh, right. The professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that one in 1.5 hours?
Please don't use the aggressive voice when you answer.
Please use the aggressive voice while you answer.
It would probably take me at least twice as long. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short a time.
Gah. That didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery messes. His own slippery means.
I was really hoping that was you, like, intentionally didn't say his name to avoid the pun.
Can I request that we end here?
How much more do we have?
We have this testimony. So let me point out the number of things we have left to present.
Is it like 9 different things after this testimony?
We press on the statement. There's a selection 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 13 more things we have to deal with.
Jesus.
It's like a long
I mean,
cross-examination.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Kari also has to go deal stuff with her dad who went to the hospital yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I have to watch the girls.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's mostly why.
Is he doing okay?
He's fine. He just needs his charger for his hearing aids.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And their house is a fucking disaster, so she has to go turn over the entire house to go find it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. We can end here. I'm cool.
Sorry that we won't be able to finish before April, but
yeah, I kind of had a feeling we would have to stop for the night before we finished, but that's okay. Okay. Hey, Al. Thanks for joining. It was fun.
Yeah.
We will, let's see. We got podcast tomorrow.
We do have a podcast tomorrow.
Podcast tomorrow on shovelware.
That
Gonna be fun.
was voted
by you.
That was suggested by Al, and it was the loser of the poll.
Yeah.
But it was still voted upon by patrons. Join our Patreon.
Join our Patreon. Go watch the Great Ace Attorney VODs.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.